So I got 4 chicken breasts in my crock pot. I did not realize until today the value of boneless, skinless chicken breasts because these, as you can see right there, have bones in them. So I would not recommend that on this recipe, but this is what I have, so I'm using it. So I'm going to mix up the sauce, put it on there, cook it, and then when it's done, you usually take the chicken out and shred it. I will take the chicken out and get the bones out, and then we'll go from there. But let's mix up the sauce. I think I'm ready. I think I got most of my stuff here, so let's start adding it in. Alright, the recipe calls for 1 cup brown sugar, but since we're trying to be healthier and cut our carbs down quite a bit, I'm going to put 1 cup of this Truvia brown sugar blend in there. And the recipe calls for 2/3 cup of vinegar. She wrote that she used apple cider vinegar, so that's what I use. So 2/3 cup. Add 1/4 cup of lemon lime soda, regular or diet. Well, I just bought this diet twist up lemon lime soda, generic, 88 cents. And I realized after I got home, this is a lot of soda for 1/4 cup, but it was cheaper than buying a 6-pack of soda at the store, so
we'll drink
it. Okay, oh my gosh, it's like a witch's brew. Okay, the recipe calls for 2 to 3 tablespoons of minced garlic. I just buy this because it's easier and it's delicious. If you prefer fresh, then you could do fresh, but this is the one I use. So we're gonna go ahead and get that in there. I think I'm just gonna add what's left in this bottle. Alright, next is 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I'm just using the generic Great Value because it's cheaper. I don't know that there's a difference between this and the brand name, so you can use whichever soy sauce you like. And then, okay, the last ingredient is a teaspoon of ground black pepper. So there's 1 teaspoon. Okay, and then you just stir that up. Okay, and then we're just going to pour this over our chicken breast. And I said earlier, but this is the first time I've made this with chicken breast that had bones in it. I don't usually buy those. I just happen to get them with a food bank order, which if you want to see that entire food bank haul, you can go check it out. It's on our family channel. I'll leave a link in the description. But it had bones in it, and we are grateful to have it. But normally you would just use boneless, skinless chicken breasts in the recipe. Alright, and then you just kind of pour that over the top. And then you will just cook those on a low heat for about 6 to 8 hours, or you could do high heat for 4 hours. Okay, once your chicken is done, you will take the chicken pieces out of the slow cooker, or crock pot, however you want to call it. You will take the remaining sauce that's in the crock pot and put it in a saucepan. You're going to put the saucepan on your stovetop. In a dish, you're going to mix together your cornstarch and water, and then pour that into the sauce and mix it well. You'll let the sauce come to a boil, and boil for 2 to 3 minutes or until it starts to thicken up and turns into a glaze. Then you'll take it off the heat, let it sit for a minute or 2. It's going to get thicker as it cools. And then you will just put your chicken back into the crock pot, and shred it up, if that makes sense, with a fork. Mine, if it's boneless, you'll just shred it. And you'll pour that thick sauce over the top of the shredded chicken. Does that make sense? And then if you want, you can sprinkle red pepper flakes on top. You will serve the chicken either over rice or noodles, or you can just eat it as a side with salad, or you could even serve it on a salad, or on a potato if you eat a potato. Okay, I'm thinking that's about all the directions. I didn't tell you the amount, so it was 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of water. And the red pepper flakes are optional. If you do not want it to be spicy, then just don't add them, and it'll just be a sweet garlic chicken. A lot of times I'll separate it into 2 dishes once it's done and add pepper flakes to part of it because we love it, but my daughter doesn't really care for the spice. Got the chicken cooked and shredded. I took the sauce that was on it and I've added the cornstarch and got it thickened. Now we're just going to pour it over the top. I'm going to just go ahead and stir that up a little. It may seem like a lot of sauce for the chicken, but as it thickens, it's so good. Oh my gosh, it's not too much sauce at all. It's just perfect. Now, I did not add the red pepper flakes because Cody said she's going to try it for dinner. And so Mitch will just add it on his. You just sprinkle it in. If she said, no, I'm not going to eat it, I would just add it right to this right now. And I'm just going to go ahead and let that simmer on low until dinner. It's going to be delicious. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And we will see you in our next video. Thanks for watching.